That's what typically those type of marriages and relationships were built for. When people get
Oh,
old, they
see,
tend to take care of each other. But I mean, if
Right.
all everybody's going to focus on is our ability to be able to do everything in the world now with our health and strength, I guess when we all get fucking old and 80 and 90 years old, if we make it there,
but
we just
Quan,
going to
Quan,
be a nursing home.
I get. We don't need each other at this point for anything outside of parenting a family. We already have we have people, and that's not a direct need, that run the power grids, that build the skyscrapers, that get the agriculture, et cetera, et cetera. We have that already going on. We have officers, things like that. We kind of have a society that kind of works, right? The large majority of people are not committing crime. Large majority of people are good law-abiding citizens, right? So if you're not, the conversation is about family for a reason. If we're not together, we're not having children, we don't need that. That's the point that for the most part, we've already proven. We don't really need each other at that point. If we're not coming together for a family, a man shouldn't be nowhere near wanting to deal with a woman, anything outside of having a family with her. Don't marry her. That's a waste of your time.
Yeah.
You take a large risk marrying a woman that don't have your child. In most cases, it's not worth it. And so the same thing for a woman. If she don't want to have children, she should definitely be single, but just make sure you're not having children, because the children are the ones struggling. These conversations about the children.
Can I chime in real quick? Like, okay, I get for now that these are our talking points. My thing is this: are we all just going to end up living in homes when we get old? Like, what are we all going to do when we get old? Because the conversation is cute for us now, where okay, we don't need men don't need women. But what happens when we get 70?
That's not okay, Quan. See, all right, I'm gonna answer the question. We have nursing homes, and that's where people tend to go these days. And even if that's not the case,
nursing homes.
Even if that's not the case, then are you saying it's your children's responsibility to take care of you? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that's what typically those type of marriages and relationships were built for. When people get old, they tend to take care of each other. But I mean, if all everybody's going to focus on is our ability to be able to do everything in the world now with our health and strength, I guess when we all get fucking old and 80 and 90 years old, if we make it there.
But Quan, I get your point. But there are 90-year-old women that are by themselves. There are 90-year-old men by themselves. So
but outcomes that we.
But Aaron, I think Quan's point ties into the question: are families still a priority? Part of that priority is to have that kind of network of people around you, right? Isn't that kind of the point?
That's right. Like, that is exactly right. The older you get, that's when that comes to play. You may not necessarily.
Isn't that kind of the part of the reason to have a family? Period, to have that sense of your own community, right?
He's not wrong. I think he's not wrong about. I get what he's saying. We're thinking right now. He's thinking long term.
Right.
So, like, as elders, do we really, if we go forward with this, well, I don't need you, you don't need me, that's okay today because we're all willing, body, able people. But eventually, sickness, age, all that stuff happens. Do you want to just be taken care of by strangers? Do you want family around? But if you opt out of the family, then you don't really have a choice.